ever wondered why equality is so crucial in democratic society like India? Well, today we're delving into the heart of the Indian Constitution to explore just that. At the core of our discussion is Article 14, a vital provision that embodies the essence of equality and justice. Article 14 is a beacon of fairness, ensuring that every individual, regardless of their status or background, is treated equally by the law. It's the cornerstone of our democracy, upholding the principle that everyone has the right to equal protection and justice. In this enlightening journey, we'll unfold the layers of Article 14. We'll delve into its understanding, its scope and application, and key landmark judgments associated with it. We'll also explore the challenges it faces, its contemporary relevance, and how it intersects with inclusivity. And of course, we'll look at the potential reforms and the way forward. Let's embark on this journey to understand the importance of Article 14 in safeguarding the fundamental rights of individuals. So, what exactly is Article 14? It's a cornerstone of the Indian Constitution, embodying the fundamental principle of equality. This provision ensures that no individual or group is favored over another, but it's more than just a simple statement of equality. It's a two-pronged concept: equality before the law and equal protection of laws. The first part, equality before the law, is an affirmation that within the territory of India, every individual, irrespective of their social or economic status, is equal in the eyes of the law. The law does not discriminate. The second part, equal protection of laws, means that similar situations should be treated similarly. It ensures that the law applies equally to all individuals who are similarly situated. It's about fairness, about ensuring that like cases are treated alike. Now that we've understood what Article 14 is, let's delve into its two main components. What do we mean by equality before the law and equal protection of laws? Firstly, let's break down equality before the law. This principle is a cornerstone of democracies around the world. It means that every person, regardless of their status, wealth, or influence, is subject to the same laws as everyone else. No one is above the law, and no one is beneath it. In essence, it ensures that the law is the great equalizer among citizens, creating a level playing field. Now let's move on to equal protection of laws. This principle is a little more nuanced. It doesn't necessarily mean everyone is treated exactly the same under the law, but that everyone is treated fairly. It acknowledges that different people and different situations may require different treatments. For instance, progressive taxation, where the rich are taxed more than the poor, is a prime example of this principle in action. It's not uniformity, but fairness that is sought after. While these two principles may seem similar, they have distinct implications. Equality before the law is more about the application of the law, ensuring everyone is equally subject to legal rules and sanctions. Equal protection of laws, on the other hand, is more about the law's creation, ensuring that laws themselves don't discriminate against certain groups or favor others unjustly. Together, these two principles form the bedrock of Article 14 of the Indian Constitution. They uphold the essence of a democratic society, one that values fairness, justice, and equality. They ensure that every individual, regardless of who they are, can expect fair treatment from the legal system. Yet, these principles aren't just theoretical constructs. They have real-world applications and implications. They shape how laws are made, interpreted, and enforced. They impact the lives of billions of individuals, influencing everything from their civil rights to their economic opportunities. These principles uphold the essence of democracy, but how are they applied in practical scenarios? Stay tuned as we delve deeper into the scope and application of these principles, exploring how they have been used and interpreted by the courts, and the challenges they present in our contemporary world. How does Article 14 come into play in real-life scenarios? Well, its scope is broad, touching upon various facets of our lives. Article 14 is not just a legal notion, it's a living, breathing principle that ensures equality in every stratum of society. Take public services, for instance. Whether it's allocation of resources or recruitment for public offices, Article 14 ensures that no individual is deprived of their rights due to arbitrary discrimination. It provides a level playing field for all, fostering a sense of fairness and justice. Then there's taxation. Article 14 ensures that tax laws are just, equitable, and non-discriminatory. It safeguards citizens from any unjust tax burdens and promotes financial equality. In the realm of criminal justice, Article 14 is a stalwart guardian, ensuring that every person, regardless of their status, stands equal before the law. It ensures that justice is not just done, but seen to be done. But how has Article 14 shaped our society? Let's understand this through some landmark judgments. Which landmark judgments have played a pivotal role in the interpretation of Article 14? Let's delve into some of these. One of the most notable is the Anwar Ali Sarkar case of 1952. The Supreme Court held that laws could treat different classes of people differently, but only if there was a reasonable basis for this classification. Fast forward to the E.P. Royappa case in 1973. The court expanded the scope of Article 14, stating that it not only guarantees legal equality, but also the equality of opportunity in matters of employment. The last case we'll touch on is the Navtesh Singh Johar case from 2018. A landmark judgment, it decriminalized homosexuality in India, stating that sexual orientation falls within the ambit of Article 14. These judgments have indeed shaped our understanding of Article 14, but are there any challenges in its implementation? What are the challenges in ensuring equality in a diverse country like India? This question is at the heart of our discussion today. The implementation of Article 14 faces a myriad of obstacles. In a country as diverse as India, ensuring equality can be a daunting task. The socio-economic disparities, cultural differences, and traditional prejudices often hinder the realization of true equality. Moreover, the selective application of the law due to political pressures or biases also impedes the true spirit of Article 14. At the same time, this article has a significant contemporary relevance. In a rapidly evolving society, it serves as a cornerstone for social justice movements, providing a legal framework to challenge discrimination. It has been instrumental in cases related to gender equality, LGBTQ+ rights, and other marginalized communities asserting their right to equality before the law. Despite these challenges, Article 14 has played a crucial role in fostering inclusivity and intersectionality. How does Article 14 foster intersectionality and inclusivity? As we delve into this question, we acknowledge the crucial part played by Article 14 of the Indian Constitution in promoting intersectionality and inclusivity. This provision, embodying equality before the law and equal protection of the laws, has been instrumental in recognizing and addressing the complex, overlapping or intersecting social identities and related systems of oppression or discrimination. It has paved the way for various marginalized groups to challenge discriminatory practices and assert their rights. For instance, women, individuals from lower castes, and the LGBTQ+ community have leveraged this article to seek justice and foster inclusivity. It has also been used to address socio-economic disparities, thereby promoting intersectionality. However, the true essence of Article 14 lies not just in its existence, but in its effective and unbiased implementation. In order to ensure its effective application, what reforms are needed? This question leads us to our next segment, where we will discuss the potential reforms and the way forward. What reforms are needed to ensure the effective application of Article 14? This is a question that many of us ponder. Firstly, the interpretation of the law needs to be more consistent. The judiciary should aim at providing comprehensive guidelines that ensure a uniform interpretation of Article 14 across all levels of courts. Secondly, the law needs to be more inclusive. As we move towards a more diverse society, it's crucial that the law protects all individuals regardless of their race, religion, gender, or socio-economic status. Thirdly, education plays a pivotal role. The citizens need to be educated about their rights under Article 14 so they can effectively use it when necessary. Lastly, there's a need for active participation from the government, judiciary, and the citizens to ensure the law is implemented in its true spirit. So the way forward is clear. Consistency, inclusivity, education, and active participation are the keys to ensuring the effective application of Article 14. Let's conclude our discussion on Article 14. So, what did we learn today? We embarked on a journey to understand Article 14 of the Indian Constitution, a cornerstone of our democratic society. We delved into the concept of equality before the law and equal protection of laws, recognizing that these principles are not just legal provisions, but a promise of equal treatment to all citizens. We explored the scope and application of Article 14, understanding its far-reaching implications on various aspects of our lives. We discussed landmark judgments that have shaped the interpretation of this article, and also highlighted the challenges and contemporary relevance of Article 14 in today's society. We touched upon the importance of intersectionality and inclusivity in ensuring equality for all, and we also discussed potential reforms and the way forward. In conclusion, Article 14 is more than just a constitutional provision. It is a beacon of hope that guides us towards a more equitable society. Remember, the fight for equality is a continuous process. Let's strive to uphold the principles of Article 14 in our everyday lives.